We'll cut that part. Live review of WrestleMania Night 1 from the car in the dark. Ravi, you're driving. After you make this turn, let me know what you think about WrestleMania.
Yeah, thanks for letting me know. Going straight.
Well, how are we feeling?
Let Justin go first. I think he's
All
more
right.
passionate about it than I am.
Justin.
Passionate.
You're more passionate.
It was just a bad show.
What was the worst thing? What was the best thing?
Worst thing's main event.
Okay.
What is that's the main event of WrestleMania? You book it as if it's like a Raw ending angle. Best part, probably Gunther Seth. That was
Really?
good. Yeah.
Huh.
I think that match was like the best one out of everything.
See, I thought the opposite. I think when you have 3 women's matches on the same thing and you have 7 minutes, I'm like, what's the point?
True. It wasn't even 7 minutes.
Too many commercials.
Too many
Lots of
commercials.
Advertising.
I think if you're gonna put that much effort into, like, how do I say this nicely? Like, you want to charge so much, but you give stupid stuff. If I was there, if I paid however much, 5,000, let's say 2,000 to 5,000 for a seat, and like not even the floor, maybe like 100, that might be pissed.
Yeah.
What the hell?
3 women's matches and all of them under 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And the entrances are like an hour long.
Women's Evolution, Breaking Barriers.
And that's like, here's 7 minutes on WrestleMania.
Cody
Yeah.
and Orton's entrances combined were longer than every match on the
That's
show.
crazy. That's actually insane.
And I think they tried too hard with these fancy entrances now, where they're just running out of ideas,
Yeah.
and then they just come off like cringe, like Randy Orton's little sperm snake. What was the point of that? It just slithers around a bit, and then all of a sudden, I hear voices.
It opens his mouth and fire came out.
It's crazy because like they did have an LED screen on the ramp, but it didn't. It stopped before the ramp.
I don't know. I just think they're trying too hard now. Like, just let them come out, let them wrestle, and call it a day.
He's crying before the match. I'm like, hurry up, let it go.
Well,
Jesus
he had a lot
Christ.
to cry about. He was gonna win the title back, or retain the title. So
Why? But why do you think the main event was the worst part, Justin? I feel like that was the part where
this is the main event of WrestleMania. You want like a big, end to a show.
That is a big. When was the last time you punted somebody?
Big end to a show, and you end it on an angle. You don't get like a celebration. That's it.
I mean, if it was like one night, then yeah. But like, I feel like because it's 2 nights, and most people are gonna go anyway and watch.
It's not like a regular B tier paper. It's a WrestleMania.
No, I know.
I also think
tens of thousands of dollars for this. Think of people in the first 5 rows. I know regular people paying probably like $500, but still.
More than that. It's €500 per night.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Plus travel, plus all that, and you get like, Orton didn't win, but he holds up the title at the end. Ooh, I'm like, this is not WrestleMania. This is Backlash.
Night 2, it's gonna be a big pop regardless who wins. So they need to send it with heat. You gotta have the bad guy win at least one night, or have like something like a mellow thing, so they can be on a high tomorrow.
True.
So who do you think they're gonna get more high for, Roman Reigns or CM Punk? I think they're gonna be more excited when Roman wins.
I was gonna say
CM Punk.
Roman.
Yeah.
Or if Punk wins and Rock comes back.
That's very possible.
I can see that too. Yeah, I mean, honestly, going into tomorrow, it's like I have 2 sides. Like the one side where it's like, the actual looking at what happened on the show, and then like my experience of watching the show, and my experience of watching the show was unlike anybody else outside of the Griff's basement. So like it was hilarious, and like it was everything that I exactly wanted when I said, hey, I'm gonna fly here to watch. But as far as the show itself goes, I mean, it is what it is, and like it kind of sucks because like, you hope that tomorrow is better, and I feel like it can be, but also it's really not, not hard to beat.
Let's talk about that unsanctioned match for a second. So unsanctioned, man, insane. I don't even remember anything that happened.
Let's go through a Slim Jim table.
Stupid.
The Gunther match is more unsanctioned than
Yeah, true. I don't remember that match. Well, I meant just the shower curtain that came out
and the eyes. Yeah.
But a very average Mania. I don't think, not even Mania, a very below average Mania, very average pay-per-view, I would put it as, right? Just a good pay-per-view that was.
Yeah.
Not a WrestleMania. Not a chance.
Yeah, I mean,
That was a network special right there.
That was a network special.
like a Saturday night's main event.
That's what happens. Mania should only be one night. You put the best of the best storylines in there instead of having like some forced things that making people
Paige came back.
Oh,
Yeah,
I forgot
but
about that. It was so long ago. Yeah. No, I mean, that's the thing is like, I feel like it's gotten to the point where, if Mania is only going to be like shorter, you might as well add another. Like, I know we're going backwards in time, and it's kind of like a roller coaster where, it used to be, 3 hours, and then it went to, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for all the matches, and then they did 2 nights. But I feel like at this point, it's like if you're gonna do like a 5-minute match, 6-minute match on WrestleMania, and then have like 10 minutes of ads and commercials, and then like on our feed for the Netflix one, obviously this might be just a Canada thing, but they kept replaying the same Hall of Fame, like this Friday, buy tickets for Hall of Fame, and it's like, hello, that happened yesterday. Like, why don't we cycle out some commercials? So you have that, and it's just repeating the same old thing, and like commercial breaks are longer than the matches, and it just doesn't make sense, and it kind of adds to the show. Like if there was no commercials like it used to be, I think that I at least feel a little bit better about that show.
They used to have like the couple-minute ads, but not like
yeah,
this.
but it used to be an actual pay-per-view. You pay the money to watch it, and you don't have to worry about too many ads. It would be like WWE is brought to you by Snickers and the video game and everything, and now it's like, oh, like you get your Netflix ads, you get your this ads, whatever. So I think honestly, like if you chop it up together, I'm curious to see what the runtime for the show is, and I think if you get rid of those ads, I think the show is better off. But because there's so many gaps in between, it kind of like puts long pauses in between.
End of the day, you see how much of a business it really is now, right? Someone actually responded to one of my tweets saying like, yeah, maybe there's only 50,000 people there, but they were able to get 50,000 people to pay double the amount that they did last year.
Yeah.
So they're laughing to the bank regardless. And those ads, they're getting paid for every ad that's getting played on there. So it's a business machine at this point. So they're gonna put 50 ads. Every single turnbuckle has a ad now. The center of the ring has an ad. The tables have ads. It's all. It's not wrestling anymore. It's
all about the money.
Marketing. Yeah,
exactly. But
so that's what you got to look at it as. Mania's not going to ever go back to one night because look how much money they've been losing on
Super Bowl now.
So,
but all right, well,
thank
that's
God
it.
we pay for Netflix, and that shit's free to me.
Yeah, that was like $30. I've been something. But anyway, all right, we'll see what happens tomorrow.